Oh man, what's up, man? I'm not gonna do the intro. I don't care. I just came to do a little quick video. Something on my mind. Just want to talk about it. Just something to think about. I just see a lot of like people on YouTube when like a police brutality thing go on, or people on Twitter, and people are very quick to jump to conclusions. And I just think that people should take a step back and think about just human logic, human nature, human behavior. Not saying I've studied these things like I'm some type of like biologist or something, or I'm some type of like I don't know, just some genealogist, and I know like all of these things that happen when reactions happen. No, but I think some of these things are common sense, logic, and all you have to do is think about it. So I just want to just bring a perspective to some people that may have not thought about it the way I've thought about it. You know, when you see somebody claiming police brutality on the internet and there's a video attached to it, there's people that's going to be on the civilian side, there's people that's going to be on the police side. Now, the people on the police side with minimum knowledge confuse me. When I think that they're very quick, like just before they even see the video, like, oh, another nigga harassing a cop, like that's the first thing come to their mind, first thing come to their mind. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me because let's say these people are correct and they were being harassed, brutality, just for no reason. They didn't incite the violence, and the police was the person to be the first aggressive one. That's crazy to me that people think that, like, oh man, he should just stay calm. He should just listen to the cop. He should just did this. Like, it's not in human nature when somebody grabs you or when somebody is turned up in your face, when somebody's just going crazy at you for no reason and you know you're in the right. It's not human nature for you to be like, oh, master, I'm sorry. I didn't know you wanted me to be a good boy today. Like, that's not a human instinct thing. Maybe your parents, somebody you grew up with that you respect, but somebody you do not know disrespecting you, that's not going to be the first instinct. Maybe it is some people's first instinct. Maybe it is some people's first instinct, but a lot of black people that came in police brutality, things like that, and the way a lot of black people grew up are very aggressive. If you ever realize, like, black people tend to just be more kind of, just like I said, aggressive. So when you're doing this right here, getting real aggressive with somebody, of course they're going to respond with aggressions. Why? Because that's how some people are. That's how some people are raised. Because if somebody came up to me that I didn't know, yelling at me, grabbing on me or whatever, I'm not saying I'm gonna fight the nigga, but I'm just like, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I'm not finna be like, oh, I'm sorry. Even if you are a police officer, because, hey, just because you are a police officer doesn't mean you're God. Like, why do I have to respect you? And you're obviously not showing respect to me. I feel like black people should try. That's kind of bad to say, because I don't even know if we should try to just like calm down when we see a cop and just like be obedient or whatever. Yes, I guess, but that's just like, I don't know. It's just like, it shouldn't be that way. It should be the way that they approach us respectfully. We approach them respectfully. We have a common ground, but something is missing. So I don't know. I just think people should just realize that a lot of people aren't just going to respond to aggressiveness with calmness, and obedience, because that's not how a lot of people do it. Like, you respect me, I respect you. That's a lot of people who go. So I don't know, it's just weird to me. And if the person incited violence first to the police officer, it's totally understandable for the police officer to kind of turn up on him. But if the police officer is inciting violence first, like, for me, I can't speak for anybody else. What it happened to me, I knew I knew for a fact that I was in the right. I was the person, because I didn't do anything. Nigga just came up to me and put my hands behind my back and was jerking me all around. And I'm trying to jerk away because I'm like, bro, get off of me. Like, why are you touching me? Like, nigga, I'm like 15 years old. I'm like, nigga, what are you like, big diesel ass nigga? Like, you real, like, cock diesel. And this nigga just slam me around. And I'm like, bro, what is you doing? And that's just human nature, bro. Like, imagine if I came to you, you didn't know me, and I'm like grabbing on you. You like, bro, get off of me. So, I don't know. I think people just think about it like that. Like, if somebody's coming to grab you that you don't know, you're not going to be the most polite person to them, even if they're a cop, because it's human nature. You're like, bro, I don't know you. Get off of me. So, I don't know, man. I think that people should just be respectful, We're all humans, so cops should just respect us, When people get approached by a cop, try your best to be respectful, even if they're trying to be disrespectful. That's just how it works, because you might get shot. You know what I'm saying? You might get shot if you try to turn up back. So it's just a weird predicament. All I gotta say, just respect each other. Just everybody respect each other. It's there's no reason to be disrespectful if there's not a reason, you know? So, I don't know. I'm kind of rambling at this point, but I just want to make that video because it was on my mind. I'm out here.